Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're doing another one of these building historic brawl decks for every single legendary creature that shoots new Capenna. Today's is Ziatora the Incinerator. Unlike most of the times that I do these where I've already built a deck in advance and then I just talk about it a little bit and then stream playing a few games with it, I figured I would stream actually building the deck today. Just see if people like that, see if anybody enjoys it. So trying something new. So yeah, today's commander is Ziatora the Incinerator. 6/6 Demon Dragon. Basically, the gimmick is at the end of your end step, you can sacrifice another creature. When you do, you deal damage equal to the creature you sacrifice its power to something else, and then you create treasure tokens. So I was thinking I was going to build probably, let me just add these two in quick, probably treasure dragons. So to start off, I am just going to go add in Arcane Signet and Command Tower though, just because they're useful in basically any commander deck that you build that isn't monocolor. And then I guess let's see what we have for dragons. Let's make sure that I am, oh that's dragons. Add 2 mana and any combination of colors. Orb of Dragon kind. Actually that could be useful. Let's try that, and then Dragon Spark Reactor. No, not useful. Dragon! I like Magda, fits in with the treasure theme. I like A-Goldspan Dragon, fits in with the treasure theme. I like Ognis. I don't know how I feel about Smoldering Egg. I'll probably hold that for the moment. Exile instance or sorcery, or each non-dragon. This isn't really intended to be dragon tribal. It's mostly meant to be... This feels like a very small number of dragons. Oh, it's because I have red selected. There we go. Wandering Troubadour, Defense. I guess if we are doing Dragon Tribal... I like Treasure more than I like Dragon Tribal, so let's see what we can do with Treasure. I'm going to grab a few more treasure cards while I do this, then we'll go back and grab more stuff. Hoard Robber, yes. Thieves Tools. Sure, why not? Herald of Hutter, no, that's only on a 20. Goldhound, yes. Sticky Fingers, yes. Vault Robber, actually surprisingly not good in treasure decks in my experience. Improvised Weaponry, not yet. Plundering Barbarian, definitely. Love this card. Price of Loyalty, Seize the Spoils, Xorn, yes. Stormkiln Artist. Weirdly enough, that's a maybe. I'll go grab Big Score. Hoard Hauler. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna add that. Smashing Success, yes, and Unexpected Windfall. Got Gala Greeters, I will grab that. Prizefight, Prosperous Innkeeper, Find a Cursed Idol. Sure. Jewel Thief. Maybe we'll come back for that one. Glittermonger, probably not. Yes. Rusty and Black Market Tycoon. That will honestly end up probably killing me at some point. Stimulus Package, Security Rocks. I don't like Jetmir's Fixture very much. Now I'm actually going to pass on Treasure Vault because I think Treasure Vault's just a terrible card. Gilded Pinions and Goldvein Pick. Yes. Halo Scarab. Yes. Reckoner, Bankbuster. I will add Treasure Chest for the moment. It'll probably be dropped later, but Make Your Own Death, Good Bounty. Okay. What are we at right now? Like 56 cards? Let's go grab Hero's Downfall. I will add Inscription of Ruin for the moment. I actually rather like Hagra Mauling, but I'm going to pass on it right now. Where is my... I shouldn't have rotated. We'll hold it for the moment, but there's a card I was looking for. That I was expecting. This is... No, this should be... Okay, that's why my pool is so small. That should be Historic Brawl. Alright, so we're going to have to start this whole process over again. Because I was like, aren't there a bunch of treasure cards that I'm missing? Did it... Seriously? Alright. No, this is... Come on. Come on, buddy. Historic Brawl, otherwise known as Actual Brawl, because I don't know why you would play a Brawl format with a limited pool. Ziatora. I was wondering where my murderous knight dude. Alright, so treasure. Deadly Dispute. Actually, I might keep Shambling Ghast, definitely. Thieves Tools, Heartless Pillage, Ruthless Knave. Ruthless Knave, yes. Scrouger, yes. Strike It Rich, yes. Riveter's Requisitioner. Yes, actually. So Breakthrough, Vault Robber, Wily Goblin. Captain Lannery Storm. I actually like this, I will add that. Gadrak, yes. Trash for Treasure, yes, but not for the reason that it's related to Treasure, just because I think it'd probably be a good card. Trove of Temptation, Brass's Bounty. Nope, that's pretty terrible. Trove of Temptation is good, actually. Brass's Bounty is just bad. Old Rutstein, yes. Where is... There's one card that I'm looking for that I'm blanking on the name of. Where is it? There we go. Immortal Sun. Now we have a target to actually fetch back from the graveyard. So now I just want to go see if we have... I want to go grab one or two... Gutter Bones might be good. I will grab it for now. I like Persistent Specimen more than I like Sanitarium Skeleton. I just want one or two... Reassembling Skeleton, yes. I want some recursive cards. Thieves Awakening. Barrage. Alright, I'm just gonna go grab Removal. Exile Target. Sure, let's grab you that. Then let's go fetch. Actually, I'll take you as well, because you give 2 bodies for hitting with that. What I really want, though, is not Gaunty, is not... That's actually good, that's sort of what I was looking for. Where's my other... Baleful Mastery is what I was looking for. Alright, which means we now want Destroy Target. Now, since this is going to be a first draft of the deck, I expect it to do pretty poorly, honestly. I suspect that right now... Where's my... There we go. Murderous Rider. That seems like a bug. Glad I can scroll through it, though. Chupacabra, no. Cavalier of Night. Yes, actually. Then I want to go grab, let's grab Dig Up. The rest of these will all just be land ramps, so gonna put the nice version of Cultivate in. We have guests coming over. Omen of the Hunt, Boiling Regrowth, and Circuitous Road. And then we have to do the most important part, and the most boring part, which is we go select land. Now we go and grab. I wonder what Suggest Lands actually does. Oh, it's just a toggle. Okay. We want non-basic lands. Thriving Moor is probably fine. Actually, so let's toss Thriving Moor in. I want to add Hagra Mauling just because it's a good removal spell. We'll go grab. All Get Recovery is going to be the only other. Alright, so now it's just Blightstep Pathway, Bloodland Crypt. Blah 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 blah. Darkmoor Pathway, Overgrown Tomb, Temple of Malady maybe? I'll do Woodland Cemetery instead. Crag Crown, Rootbound Crag. Not to be confused with Rootbound Craig, your friend who really wishes you would get him out of these roots. Baseless Haven is garbage now. I should probably go grab Fabled Haven. Yep, Fabled Passage. Field of the Dead is still banned. Thank God. It should be. Turret Sanctum isn't really part of my strategy. Treasure Map, though, is. Okay, so let's cut. I'm gonna cut 1, 2, 3. Let's give this a run. Now, as always, if you have any, actually, so because it's a live stream, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Box are all 4 decks of beloved characters. I would actually kind of like to play. I'm curious how well that plays. Because you'd probably need 3-color commanders, and you probably need to give people commanders, because otherwise asking them to draft into a commander is going to be difficult. And also because it's a magic. Let's go actually while I'm bored. I want to go see something. Battle for Baldur's Gate. $134 for a set of sealed 6 of 10. Oh boy, or I could buy a collector's booster box for $250. I'm so glad I don't play paper anymore. What do we got? 2 lands, Deadly Dispute, but no targets. Enough ramp to play Roiling Regrowth on turn 3, no creatures. But we're on the drop. I will free mulligan, and I will keep this. This is fine. Enters tapped. Turn 3 is either going to be interesting. Riveter's Overlook. Oh god, it's Falco. Let's do Treasure Map. Falco's a 4-drop, right? How do I want to deal with that? Okay, so I see what this deck is doing now. Do we think he has a 1-drop counterspell? Let's hope he doesn't. Okay. It will fit. We don't have any removal yet. So, what do we do instead? Let's get rid of the Halo Scarab and... Not Deadly Dispute. Inscription of Ruin? Yeah. Jukabog doesn't do anything for me, but at least they'll be my land drop for the turn. I have 4 to buy with. Alright, Jukabog. Finally, we'll do Goldhound. Wait, is there any reason to do that? No, there isn't. Alright, so is he going to do Falco now? I think he has to wait one more turn, board wipe. I think we do... I think we play Goldspan Dragon. Hey, sacrifice the next down step. Yeah, that's fine. Deadly Dispute is instant speed. Okay, I think I see the path forward. Now we hope he doesn't have that one counter spell. He doesn't. Yes, I will sacrifice another creature. No point doing it to Fibblethep, so I'll just take that, do that, and I'll end the turn. And then we can Deadly Dispute. Actually, we can't really Deadly Dispute just yet. Never mind, yes we can. Do I actually want to sacrifice the bird instead? If I sacrifice before, I don't get anything. If I sacrifice after, I don't get anything. I don't think it makes a big difference. If I don't sacrifice at all, I can play Ziatora again next turn. But Ziatora doesn't have haste. I'm just going to do Deadly Dispute. Take action. Okay, I think I know what to do here. Let's play Fabled Passage. We'll use it to go grab a mountain, and then we'll play Goldspan Dragon for another 4 mana. Alright, well, what didn't? That's hard to tell. That game was kind of a wash. There's nothing I immediately want to remove. Premier Draft, New Capenna Alchemy. I actually do want to play that. Maybe I'll do a separate stream for that. It ends in 2 days. I'll do that stream tomorrow. I definitely don't have enough 1 and 2 drops, but there also aren't a huge number of 1 and 2 drops that I'm like, oh man, I'm super enthusiastic about this in this deck. I could add in Troyski instead of something else. There's got to be more 1-2 drops that add treasure tokens, right? Maybe I just need to be mulliganing aggressively. Oh, friggity. So if you ever wanted to see what a bad matchup looks like, this would be it. Good opening hand, though. Terrible opening. Terrible matchup, good opening hand. We're going to do treasure map on turn 2 instead of something else, because Well, for reasons that you're going to see in a second. But the short gist of it is that I want to be able to force him... Basically, there's no point in... There's no point in playing Goldvein Pick this turn because I can't equip it, and I want to force him to actually commit to the removal or skip this turn if he's not going to do that. Except next turn he's going to have the big tools to work with, and I don't love that. Cool. He doesn't have the instant speed removal in his hand. We'll end the turn for now. Even if he plays Tegrid, Tegrid is only one creature, and I've still got Menace. So if I was him, what would I do? Each player loses 2 life, you draw 2 cards. It's still the beginning of my... Oh no, he did that during his own main phase. Why didn't he... Alright. Now if I was him, he's going to toss the Cavalier of Night or the Jewel Thief. That's really stupid to say. Those are the only 2 cards he can toss, but... Look, I had a point, alright? It was a bad one, but it was there. Okay, treasure token. Except, so if I'm him, what am I doing here? He doesn't have cards that he wants, but he can just play Tegrid and use it as a heavy body blocker. Ooh, I will keep that. Let's get... Do I have anything I can sacrifice to blow it up to big enough? Not really. We're just gonna play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So the interesting thing is, even though, so when I sacrifice stuff, I'm going to suffer for it. But the counter side to that, sacrifice a creature with the highest mana or a creature planeswalker on creatures of control. Yep, so you get that. Alright, I need to blow you up before you actually do anything. Untap, upkeep, draw. Do I just kill Tegrid? Has Menace. Pass to blockers, pass the damage. Discard 1. Right. I'm dumb. I don't like Priest of the Forgotten Gods, and I would like it to die as fast as reasonably possible. Alternately, I can go get any dragon from my deck. Do I have... No. I'm playing against black. I don't go get a dragon. What I do is this, I think. So... yeah. I think the correct choice here is to go grab my... because I don't want dragons. Like, they're good. They're very good. But he has a lot of ways to sacrifice them. This, on the other hand, makes his life a lot more difficult, a lot faster, and also forces him to actually trade the Jewel Thief if he wants to accomplish anything. And then I'll be able to create the Treasure Cove, and Treasure Cove lets me turn treasures into card draw. Oh, except... oh, no, this is fine. Fable the Mirror Breaker doesn't sacrifice itself. Tegrid's a neat card. Cavalier of Night, yep. Now we wait. This is why we did not go and fetch a dragon, because dragons, he's an all-black deck. If I go fetch creatures with that, kaboom! Yeah, I can't stop that. Bottom of the deck, I think. Cool, that's fantastic. Okay, how do we do this? We just got 2 good cards. So he's going to want to use Priest of Forgotten Gods. When he does, that will trigger both effects. That's fine. I want to get rid of his shit. Specifically Cavalier of Night. So if I was him, if I still have the black mana, yeah, it'll be from other sources, but I'll have it. Alright, let's get rid of Cavalier of Night. Because that forces him to use Priest of Forgotten Gods, which means he'll have to sacrifice both. And when he does that, if he doesn't do it now, then he can't do it for the rest of the turn. Okay, cool. Alright, so... And that's game. Yep, he didn't have removal, so if I just sacked one of my dudes off Ziatora... There's probably a lot of improvements in this deck, but I'm not... Let's do 1 or 2 more games. We'll see if we can come up with... What else could I add to this? I could go add bigger artifacts to fetch with Magda, but that kind of fits into the theme, actually. I could go see if there's any big stuff that I can use to just play cards faster. This is completely unrelated, but I made a lemon cake earlier, and I want to eat some of that after this, and I really hope it's delicious. We have a 1-drop, we have removal, we have hand kill. I'll keep. Do I want to do this right now? Well, I have 3 black otherwise. No, so let's just do it now. For sure deck, flyer. For basic land, let's go fetch another swamp. This might be... Oh, well, that turned out to be a little bit less than necessary. Whatever. Treasure map. Turn 3, I think I'll just make him discard down 2 with Inscription of Ruin. What is it? Destroy target creature with mana value 3 or less. Here's what we'll do. Swamp. I want to get rid of Arya. I don't like the idea of him having an engine for card draw and other stuff, so we're just going to slow this game down a little bit. Next turn will be Pitiless Plunderer. I guess we'll do Mountain into Pitiless Plunderer. Oh, is he gonna start hiving? He might. You're black, you don't have counter spells. Just let it resolve and then figure out what you want to do. Grove of Temptation. There's another card I need to go grab that is a win condition for treasure stuff. I'm not remembering the name of it, but it definitely exists. Interesting that he's not choosing to use Hive of the Eye Tiger. Maybe he's just playing it. That's why. And it has Menace. Bontu's a 5/6, huh? Bontu, actually, here's a card we can add to the deck. Bontu would be really good. Because we can sacrifice treasure tokens to draw cards with them. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I think we're about to get our butt kicked, but I like Bontu, and I'm pretty sure I already own him. We both know full well I can't stop you from doing this. Bajuka Bog is not going to do anything for me right now. Actually, maybe I should have kept that, but eh. Gadrak, the Crown Scourge. You I actually really do want. I'm going to decline because I need to block Bontu before I die. Or I'll just get chips down. Don't know much life gain. I do like adding Bontu though. Kinda have no choice. Time for the famous black combat trick. Oh, he actually does have it. Less than ideal. I don't have a board wipe. Should I add Storm? Firestorm, I think it's called. He's getting a lot of value out of Bontu. Oh, I can even sacrifice Bontu with Ziatora and then just get him back. Okay, yeah, he's definitely going in this deck. I think there's a lot of cool stuff I'd be able to do with him. Build card. Do I have any way of scrying to see what I'm going to mill? Sacrifice a treasure, draw a card. Well. Come on, sure. Nice. See a reason to not do this. Do you know what I can do still? It is still my turn. Create another treasure token and venture into the dungeon. Oh, I could have done that to scry. Yeah, I missed. Okay, so I did have a way to do that. I missed the trigger for it. Bottom of the deck. Deal damage equal to creature's power. Next. Yep. Alright, so now we just have to hope that... So here's the thing, is if he just plays 4 creatures, I lose. Scroot Swarm might also be... No. Scroot Swarm is probably worth considering. I just hate putting that card in decks because I hate playing against it. Black Market? What's this do? Oh, I forgot that that card existed. I think he just has lethal. I can only commit 2 to block Bontu. Okay. I don't have to block you, buddy. I might have mostly lost, but I haven't actually lost. Let's go... We have a way to scry. I don't think so. So let's sacrifice a treasure. We're going to get rid of the eyeball because it's less cool than the towering pile of jewels. Jewel Thief. Strike it rich. Yeah, Bontu would be so good in this deck right now. I think I have to actually sacrifice... Yeah. I think I actually have to do this. I have so much mana and nothing to spend it on. Okay, so the deck actually does have a lot of ramp. It just needs more draw, I think. Maybe Bontu and Harmonize. What else? What do we cut, though? Jewel Thief is actually not very good. I'm very confused by that decision. Why didn't you just play... Oh, there we go. Okay. Ah, he had lethal. Nailed me with it. Okay, let's go make some tweaks based on what we just saw. So I think that the Jewel Thief is actually not fantastic. I wonder if there's any... You know who does fit well in this deck? Squee the Immortal. So let's add you. Let's add... Not Bontoy. That is not an actual one. God Eternal Bontu. What was the other one? Scroot Swarm? I think what I want is the... It doesn't have to be all colors. Well, what does this do? Target creature opponent's one point deals excess damage this way, strike target. That's kind of terrible, especially for a 3-color spell. But let's go look at what else we can add in this. So we already have Ognis. Mr. Orfeo is actually useful. I will add him. I will add Ziatora. I will add that. I will add that, and then I'll make some cuts. And then... So let's just say gold. There's some green black stuff I think would probably be good in this. Yeah, Assassin's Trophy. Okay, so now we gotta cut 9 things. Forsworn Paladin, keep Gutter Bones. I'm gonna cut you. We may replace him with something else, but since he doesn't re-enter the battlefield, I don't love him as much. Sticky Fingers. Our 1-drops are pretty small. We'll keep for the moment. Dig Up, yep. Hoard Robber, Reassembling, Thieves Tools, Magda, Dragonkind. I'm gonna cut that for the moment. It is ramp, but I don't love it as ramp. Gala Greeters will keep. Prizefight, yeah, for the moment. Cursed Idol, Black Market Tycoon. Gilded Pinions isn't doing much for me. Halo Scarab also doesn't do too much. Reckoner, Bank Buster we're also going to cut. Keep the rest. Murderous, Ruthless Knave. Mirror Breaker. I want to cut Most Wanted just because I don't think it's quite what I want. And I'm going to cut... I'm going to cut Rutstein for now. I will probably change that later. We'll cut the treasure chest. Keep Pitiless Plunderer. Keep most of the rest of this. Alright, what is the... Revel in Riches. There we go. That's what I wanted. Destroy all. Structural Assault is pretty bad, but I might add it in anyway. Security Rocks, I don't love, actually. Stimulus Package, I do really like, because it lets me do a bunch of stuff. Goldvein Blood on the Snow, Mortal Knot. I just like you as a game ender. Trash per Treasure isn't bad, but I don't have enough tools in this deck to make effective use of it, and there's only really one big artifact I have. So let's cut that, and we need one more cut. See, I really like Squee. I like Squee just as a card. Here's what we're gonna go do. So while I'm thinking about that, let's go fix our land base some more. Gold. Where's my... There should be a... Maybe I don't have it yet. Yeah, okay, so I don't have Ziatora's Probing Ground. I don't care about all these fancy lands, despite the fact that I went to trouble to collect some of them. Can I craft these? This card cannot be crafted using wild cards. Boo! Pay to win. Pencils, blasting cannons. That's kind of neat. Nothing to do with this deck, though. Crypt, Tramway Station. Last Zone, Broker's Hideout. It's a mia cabaret. Crawling Barrens, Cryptic. Oh, you know what? What's that Arch? Arch of Orzanica, because we can get the mana pretty quickly as a sync, and we can hit the Alright, so I still need to cut 2 cards. I want to cut 2 mountains. We'll see if I can I cut something else instead? I'm gonna cut Ruthless Knave. And I'm gonna cut A Mountain. Give this another try. Then put one more item in my inventory. What is this for? Dungeon Defenders trading cards. What do? You create tons of 1/1 white creature tokens, I think. This is not a good opening hand. We will mulligan. This is much, much, much better. Still not great though, because we don't have anything until turn 3, and this is probably white weenies. I'm shocked. Probably turn 3 Almond of the Hunt. Fable of the Mirror Breaker might end up being the right choice though. Fable of the Mirror Breaker will probably end up being the right choice because we need something that will just slow down the tide of this, even just a smidgen, if we want to not just get chipper shredded. Like he'll still remove the 2/2 Shaman probably fairly quickly, but at least he'll have to remove it, and that's what I care about. He won't. And now he actually can't swing in without losing stuff. Old Gnawbone will be useful in like 2 turns, right? Crag Crown Pathway. Do I have 2 black sources? Yes, so let's get rid of a swamp. Do I need Almond of the Hunt? I want to get rid of these 2 and just pull up for some more stuff. Okay, cool. I think I see the path. Yeah, next turn I'll play Ziatora. No. Stimulus package? Let's do Stimulus package. This should make his life a little bit more difficult, I think. And next turn I can do Old Gnawbone. Maybe I'll hold off on that and try to bait him to something with Ziatora first. Sacrifice and deal the damage. So I will put, let's think about this for a moment because it's kind of relevant. Yep, there's the bait. Okay, cool. So we made him spend his removal. That's good. I could get one more treasure if I wanted. I don't think I need it that badly. What I'll start doing is using Kiki Jiki to copy the Goblin Shaman. Okay, good. What's he gonna remove? Okay, good. Good. On. Okay, he's down to 2 cards. We still have 16 life. This is enough space, I think, for us to pull back and punch him in the face. So how do we want to do this? Let's get, we have 2 red sources, we have 2 green sources. I'm going to go get green instead. Next to combat. Okay. So, I probably should have done this differently, but whatever. He's already committed the Conclave Tribunal. So maybe I misread his hand and he has a bunch more removal. What we actually need to do right now is we have the mana for Blood on the Snow. Is we need, yep, okay. He's just going to try to rush us down before I can get up enough board state to defend. Okay, and now he's tapped out. Which means... do I have... okay. Yeah. I have enough black mana to do this. I swing with everything, right? So he has one... I swing with everything. Then I Blood on the Snow. Then he's made that destructible at the end of the turn. His turn ends. Then I blow it up with Assassin's Trophy at the start of his turn. Then I play Ziatora. Okay, yeah, I see that. I think I see the path. And then it's just Arvindale Tactician versus most of his board. Control. And then he's committed all of his stuff. Actually, do I just... yeah, I think I do this. I cheat in Ziatora. Create a 1/1 white citizen creature. That's fine. And now we still have access to Murderous Rider if we need it. Do I blow up Gustwalker? Yes, I did. I just made a really big mistake. I think I might have... Alright, so... whatever. I'll have 2 more treasure tokens to work with. I'll have Prizefight. Cool. Target creature you control, target creature you don't control. Probably should have held Prizefight, honestly. You know, anything that gives Ziatora lifelink or something would be kind of neat. Pass and turn. He can still tap me down with Icy Manipulator, but that isn't actually enough to slow down the rest of this attack. Yep. Okay, he tapped himself out for that. Do we have a way to force lethal? A little confused as to why he surrendered. I don't think that game was over for him just yet. Like, he still had 5 more life, he just needed 2 more damage on me. I guess he's white weenies, he might have known that he's basically out of good options. Well, let's do one more. What time is it? Just about 6:30? Ooh, it's someone... Okay, I'm curious to see how this person built this deck. So this is the Johnny Planeswalker. This is a very... This could be a very good... Opponent goes first, huh? Ooh, he has... Alright, let's go with red. Yep, it's proliferate. Okay. So I kept a very... For anybody going, did he keep the right opening hand? No, I kept the very wrong opening hand for this. I still might be able to pilot it out of it, but if he kills Magda on this turn, it's game over. Interesting. Why did he only attack with the Raptor? Mildly concerning. Yep, I'm aware of what I just did. End turn. Next turn is Stimulus Package into probably Roiling Regrowth. Unless we get a land. Oh man, this is where everything goes wrong for me. Because now he just has a bunch of Hoard Haulers to deal with. I guess I could do Hoard Hauler instead. He'll make everything bigger again. Okay, alternate bad idea. Given that everything seems to be like it's going to be going very wrong, what if we do that? Getting a 5th land to do much for me. I probably should have... This is instant speed. This is instant speed. It's fine that I didn't play it. Uh-oh. There's still only 5 6s. Still really bad. Not as bad as it could be. I need to kill the Raptor first, though. I want to do this. Hopefully I won't end up regretting it. Go to the forest. I'll go get another black so that we have access to the board wipe. And green. Probably should have gotten red, given how much red I have in my hand, now that I'm looking at it for an extra several seconds. do Stimulus Package. I like Stimulus Package more. Gives me a lot more blockers. So if I had 3 to buy with, these don't have Trample. Okay, so this is fine. Oh. Oh, it's whenever it deals combat damage. I think my next play is going to be something along the lines of tap Ziatora to Hoard Hauler and then use Hoard Hauler to try to blow up Llanowar Elves. But like, we can start stalling him out a little bit here, but oh boy, that's bad. Alright. Do I want... I shouldn't have done that, but... Okay, we don't really have what I'd like to have here. Crew 3. I need to start playing these though. The problem is that we're at an impasse, but he just needs one little push to put this in his favor. Even just one more creature on the board. That's not what he needs unless he's got a land, but that is what he needs. Okay, that's what I needed. So how do I do this? Could I play? So let's think about this. Have I played my land drop for the turn? No. So if I play Cultivate, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go, yeah. Okay, let's. Then I'll have no more treasure. Ziatora will cost 8, right? So I think instead I do 5, 6, 7. Oh, both of these don't go well for me. Whatever. Whatever. Keep up the pressure. Keep the pressure and pray. Next turn we can always Okay, that's not an infinite combo, but I guess he just was out of juice. Kind of hard to figure out why, though, because he still had... Hey, what else did we get? More. Even more? That's all my quests. Those are my 2 quests for the day. Why do they... I want to do one more game. Nah, we've had a good series of games. I want to end the stream here. Anybody who stopped by, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like this format more than just me being like, here's my deck, let me ramble about it. Or you're like, no, I just want to see games played with the deck. And I hate it when somebody is like, hey, let me invite you into my mind. It's full of garbage. Yeah, so I'll be ending the stream. Thanks for watching. And if you like stuff like this, there's a lot more of it on my channel. I'm doing Legendary Commander decks for everything in New Capenna, and I'm going to try to finish all of them. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.